Save Sarah, Reid Walley.
Thank you, Mr. Toastmaster. Does anybody at this table want to get cancer? I have enough for everybody at the table. No takers? And the truth is, Ceci does not want cancer, and Ceci does not want Loretta to get cancer. According to the CDC, the Center for Disease Control, 191,000 women will be diagnosed with breast cancer this year, and 40,000 will die. Breast cancer is the most common cancer among women. And stage 4 breast cancer is the most difficult to treat. Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, honored guests. 40,000 deaths. It's a number so large it's difficult for me to relate to. But what I can relate to is when it's a friend of mine, Sarah Pugh. You do not want cancer, and you do not want your friends to get cancer. Sarah first got breast cancer when she was only 26 years old. And she fought and she won that battle. Now Sarah's 30 years old and her cancer is back, and it's much more aggressive, it's worse, and it's stage 4 breast cancer now. And stage 4 means that it is spread from the original location in her breasts and is now in another organ in her body. My friend Sarah now has tumors in her ovaries. Fuck cancer. Sarah embroidered this, cross-stitched this. And although we may not all agree with her language, we certainly agree with her frustration. I mean, 4 years ago, she won that battle, and now it's back, and now it's worse. And as she stated in her blog 2 weeks ago, quote, "It looks like I will be starting chemotherapy in early July. And I'm on Zometa, which is a drug that helps my bones stay strong, because I no longer have my ovaries to produce estrogen." Sarah and Sean. I've known the two of these amazing, beautiful souls for almost 10 years. And they're finally getting married next week in Mexico. Woohoo! And breast cancer is getting in the way of their happily ever after. Sarah may not live long enough to move into that new house, or to have children, or to grow old with her husband. We are all reminded that none of us is here forever. They are given as much time as they can get. But who knows? That's why they're getting married. After 9 years of dating. It's about time. The Save Sarah campaign. The Save Sarah campaign is 3 basic parts. Social media, fundraising, and most importantly, friendships. Social media. Facebook. Facebook is the best way for Sean to actually raise awareness about Sarah's breast cancer. And Facebook is the best way for friends like me to then spread the awareness for Sarah's breast cancer. And let's not forget fundraising. PayPal! PayPal is one of the best inventions ever for individuals like Sean and Sarah to actually raise funds. And they can do it locally, they can do it across America, and they can raise funds all over the globe. But even with all of this technology, it doesn't really matter. What matters is having friends. And there are donation jars all over town in Reno collecting donations. And there are homemade Save Sarah t-shirts popping up all over the place. And there's an event at the end of this month called Skate for the Cure. And it is 6 professional skateboarders skateboarding 72 miles all the way around Lake Tahoe. It takes 2 days. And it's to raise awareness and to raise donations for breast cancer and for my friend Sarah Pugh. And this is where it all comes together. It's difficult for one person to actually lift this conference table by themselves. They will break themselves, and they will break themselves both physically and financially. But we can all lift this table together. $1 from 10 people is like all of us lifting this table, saving Sarah together. What matters is what we do. What matters is what we do for Sarah and for ourselves. I have a petition that I would like everybody to sign showing our support, and I'll mail it to Sarah. And I also have donation slips that I will have you take home and you decide. Mr. Toastmaster.
Thank you so much, Reid, for sharing that with us. One more time for all 3 of our speakers this evening.